Hello, welcome back to day 31 at Niddite Lane. And we were thinking that it might be a good idea to let some of the guys up and out for a bit, because they've all been lying in bed for an awful long time. And so for the guys who are sick, we've given them a bit of joy time. Thought we'd just let them get up, let them get their joy up and restored a little bit, even if it is like terribly. What are you doing, Melon? Just like, oh, she's viewing her artwork. Okay. We've jiggled around all of our tasks and things as well to cope with having a bunch of us sick. Hopefully, so like Deadlock is focused much more on all of the harvesting that's needed. So in fact, just stop holding. I think there's probably stuff for you to harvest, isn't there? Oh yeah, here we are going to put in an extra battery, so that we've got 3 batteries for this fuse. Thought a good time, now that the fuse needed repairing anyway, it was the right time to do it. I think I'm focusing on the turbine, yeah, because we're not entirely sure how long this eclipse is going to last. Do you know what we could do is to toggle off the things that we don't actually need at the moment. Just want to run around and switch those things off. So we need heaters built, but we don't actually need them active at the moment. It would be more important actually to get the refrigeration sorted. So what's the temperature doing inside the fridge? It's up to 1 degrees. Yeah, let's toggle that off. These are all just vents, I think. Yeah, yeah. We haven't got any heaters around here yet. That's a heater being built. As soon as the eclipse is over, we'll be back in the running again. We've sorted out what we're going to do about a layout for the battery room up here, but we're not focused on building that for the moment. Ah, good, but we have got the turbine working. It's just such a shame that while we've got an eclipse, we've also got no wind, so we've got no additional power, and our batteries were discharged by the short circuit. Right now, Mia, come and rest hangabouts. We actually want to make sure that we get these beds the right way around. 4th sick person was Minty. Actually, Minty, you're alright there. We need Mia in that bed. Boris, you're fine there. Melon, it was probably a good idea you being in bed with Boris. And that doesn't need to be medical anymore. Okay, so Deadlock's just making sure that people are fed. They should really have got up and fed themselves if they were hungry. But how are we doing? Still got an eclipse. At least the wind's picking up a touch, but oh, we're on -3, so we are just keeping the freezer chilled so things won't go off. Okay, now over here, this stuff is, oh, it's not all, right, 99%. Come on, Deadlock, it's 99. We don't want to wait for that extra 1%, just we might lose this to a blight or anything. And if we want to get the cloth in stock so that we can start making parkas for winter. And we want to try and get some cotton in for making carpets once we're able to. Alright, I mean I'm okay with the 98%, well there's 99s to harvest. Alright, well that gives us something. How are we doing over here? Down here? Okay, we can let that lot grow a little longer yet. Now, what about treating people? Mia, how are you doing? Right, you need to be treated. Apple? Come and... Ah, Mia's being treated by Deadlock. Okay. Deadlock's not a wonderful doctor yet, but we're not doing surgery here, so we should be okay. Now, on a lighter note, we were talking about maybe getting some better chairs. It was something that Eki raised about how a couple of other people have mentioned actually some of our dining chairs are really bad quality, and we could do with replacing them because it just makes people happier. And while we were looking around, we discovered that we've got quite a fascinating chair. Minty, oh, someone will take care of Minty, I should imagine. Let's just check. Deadlock, harvesting, apple. You're playing horseshoes. Can you come treat Minty? Where's Minty gone? Minty? No, Minty, rest until healed. And then Apple, if you can come and treat Minty. Yeah, I'll go back to this chair. It's got some artwork on it. Almond built it, and it's called Anubiz's Purple. This furniture bears an image of Anubiz Ra prancing naked while others looked on. Anubiz is covered in unexplained moisture. The work is shaded in hues of grey and purple. A personified depiction of love is shown at the left part of the image. This depiction tells the story of Anubiz walking around naked on the 8th of spring. And this is when we first arrived, and Anubiz had lost his pants at the TV company party. So I think maybe that chair really should go in Anubiz's room. So I think we should reinstall that down here maybe, and we can maybe reinstall this chair. We'll put it just at the end of the table for the moment. But yeah, I think that's a really good idea. While we've got more chairs than we have people, it would seem to be the best time to sort out some of these chairs, but maybe not quite while we've got a third of our workforce in bed, but we'll certainly make it a priority. Right, how are we doing? Deadlock's gone to sleep. Someone's hauled the stuff. Ah, right, Anubiz has taken over the researching. Because that's something we don't want to stop just because Boris isn't here. We figured that as long as we can afford to, we should really keep Anubiz, we should really keep the research going. We'd like to get some tailoring done as well, but we can't, not until we've got the electricity back. Now, how's all of our construction works coming on? We are a bit short on wood at the moment. We've got some stuff marked out, some trees are marked to cut down, but while we've got, oh, okay, so smithing is finished. We won't worry about putting a smithy in just yet, because we'll maybe just wait till everybody's well again, but we did promise Boris that we would look at making carpets next. Okay. Oh, I wish this eclipse would end. How's the temperature doing? See, look, the temperature's now up to 5 degrees. It's down to 4. We could maybe think about switching off some of the lights. It just helped to save. The lights in this place are astonishingly power hungry. We'll leave the light on in the sick rooms. Oh, there's a heater. Good, good, good. So we've now got enough power to keep like one of the refrigeration thingies going, so we're down to -3. That's good. Melon, when she's well, I think we are... Oh no, we decided actually Spidey would be the best person to take the assault rifle. We'll just wait for him to come back in the freezer again. Minor break. Who's that near? Let's see how you're doing, Mia. Oh, you've got major. Your immunity's up to 74 though. Yeah, so he's... Yeah, he's not too bad. Ah, Eki must be making... Eki's a good smith, a good tailor, it turns out. And so he should be starting to make up some parkas now. Right, so Spidey now has... Because Spidey's a good shot, so it's a shame to leave him with a bow. And Anubiz, what you doing? Yeah, you can take a break from that. Come and get a shotgun. Good stuff. One thing I'm looking forward to is at the... Oh, fabulous. All of the clothes and cloth and stuff like that that we're storing in here in the freezer, it's only because it's our only indoor storage area. So it would be very nice to have a proper indoor storage area. Okay, well, now that the eclipse is ending, we can switch all the lights back on. We don't need to switch the heaters on yet. But yeah, there's no reason to have all of the lights off. It just makes everywhere a bit nicer. Let's see now, in this corner we have somewhere else that we can mine. Another little bit of steel we can take out there, so let's do that. We definitely want to keep you off. Oh, of course, we've just run out of power because we're just heading into the darkness again. Whoops. Oh well, at least by the time we get to tomorrow morning... Oh, maybe I should have just left these toggled off. Deadlock's got food poisoning, so she's not going to be feeling well. Damn it. Yeah, I should have left these switched off. We haven't got much left to do in this room anyway, so we could live with just one light in there. Switch these back off in here. How's the temperature? Alright, so once everybody's gone round and finished switching on, we can switch off the hallway lights. We're only passing through, we never spend time here. Right, well, that should leave us with just a light in the freezer. We don't need the light in the freezer, do we? So if we've got a light in the kitchen diner and one light in the room where we're doing the work at the moment, we should have one light. I'll leave the bedside lamps on, they're fine, but a light in the room with the sick people. We actually do need to get a light in here. Even if it's just a temporary one, because we do want it. We'll rearrange this room like once we've got everybody into proper bedrooms, so it's not just a random barracks. Let's get something, just a straightforward white light would be great. Maybe here, yeah. And that way we can take out the torch as well, because the torches, they do use wood, so a good idea if we don't need to use them. Let's see, and hopefully everything else that's not needed should be switched off as well. Yeah, we'll be alright there. Right, well, join us tomorrow for hopefully switching all the lights back on again, and see you soon. Bye for now.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Niddite Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubiz. Anubiz was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'Cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the fourth house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubiz's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubiz's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand him on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the Peel P50 dragon children, but that's just Boris. No one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Niddite Lane.